Welcome everybody to our cozy little cabin mode here on Double Down Day. Are you ready to jam? I know I am. Let's sprint.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. While we're so ashamed to be alive, break the chains and our freedom's ours to take.
Welcome on into another Double Down Day here with HeartBreathings writing community. My name is Jenna O'Malley. I am your soul writer. Thank you so much to everybody who kicked off the day, rather as a host, our captain at the helm, of course, doing the good work. And welcome in to everybody here who's here live, replay, and more. I see chat exploded. Hello, everybody. I'm going to do my best to keep up with the chat. Good to have you here. Laura, you win the prize. I think you made it over with the slide through the portal hops. In case you are new to the community or you've just been away for a while or you're like, okay, the holidays are over, I need to see which admin is where, please check out my fellow admins, hosts, and of course what our captain at the helm is doing on YouTube, Facebook, and more. Jody Jean is next. I will get her link pinned at the top. Currently, though, we have the Double Down Day schedule. Please, if you missed the lives before me, catch replays. And if you're going to miss any later, replays. Also, hello, replay. Laura, you might be able to... Hey, glad to have you here. As long as you're here, Word Wizard. You know how I feel about this. Good to see you. And yay for puppies. Yay for puppies. Sarah. Every time I see your name in chat, I always think Sarah friend. Definitely so if you're a Labyrinth fiend. Welcome here. Your triple D for Double Down Day with Mama Maggie is going to be step 10 of 15. Yes, get that draft done. And forbidden words. Ugh. Default, brain defaults. No brain defaults. Eject from system. That is what we often do in that mode. Yes, yes, yes. As editors and writers. 3 hours of work time. Well, we're going to be here for 2, I believe, because Jody Jean is at 3. It's currently 1 p.m. Eastern. And welcome on in, everybody. 2005, you can do this video. I'm excited for it. Casey, hello, good to see you. And CK, be working on your alternate history, do tell. As someone who wrote a series of those, do tell. I am intrigued if you get the political meaning. Jackie, hello. And Kate, how have you been? Still in your PJs? And that's totally welcome here. So says the chick standing here in leggings and a t-shirt. Jane, hello. You got your January planner for HB90 Q1. You are not behind. Here in these parts, this lady nerd does uphold Gandalf mode when it comes to word wizarding. We show up to the party when we're meant to, and that's okay. Yes, my dear Frodo, yes. Literary, hello, how have you been? Hoping to get this chapter finished, hoping to cheer you on. Hey, you, back to back indeed. Glad to have you here. And Sam, thank you so much for joining my Soul Bard membership. Good to see you. Kate, hello. Stickies. I have my board ready. I have my stickies ready. I'm going to pin my stickies and then rip them off because the adhesive isn't the greatest on them. And then I found, I have this cork board I'm not using. So if you have a random cork board laying around, push pins also work if the stickies won't, and then stack them up and rip them off. Heather, working on a new story. Yes, I should look over my poem for the next 2 of Crohn's shipwrecked theme. So, I'm kind of with you on multiple things I'm editing today. Aria, I love this name. Also, stepping away. Take care of you. Take care of you. Settle in as you need. I'm totally for that. Hope, hello. You had a great day. Got to get some foods. Take care of you. If you've been here a bit and you kind of need to use this first sprint as a self-care, soul care break, please do. Feed the body, feed the soul. I'm totally for that. Hello, it's good to see you, my friend. Trying on a game plot. Ooh. So listening to the characters will cause shenanigans Tell them how willing you're to follow through on the shenanigans, so that way you can see what you can salvage of what's already written by chapter surgery placing things. I see a bunch of friends just jumped in. We're going to go ahead right quick and do our usual draw from a tarot deck. It is a full moon. Yes, it is, fittingly so. So we're going to pull out our Triple Moon Beginners Tarot deck. I'll get a link out there during the top of the first sprint, and a new poll to all of you here in a moment. Okay, so, this came out upside down. I normally don't read reversals. This one I'll take because it has my word for the year in it. Breakthrough. New goals, new direction, moving forward, taking action, passion. I normally don't take reversals. This one I'm like, okay, I see you, universe. I see you. So, whatever you're in here for and joining us for, we're going to go ahead and put a pin there. Switch on in, because I see people ready for them shenanigans. In honor of Cowboy Bebop in 3, 2, 1, let's jam. See you all in about 30 minutes. Alrighty, everybody, welcome on back. Welcome on back. We have a long string of hellos ahead, so glad to have you here, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope to have you back in the second half. Hello, Martina and Carla and Kate and Vivica and Hafrun and everybody else who joined in. So good to see all of you. Good to see you, Miranda. Lunch and then continuing with cleaning the desk. I love this midday reset for you. Good idea, too. Melanie, hello. It has been a while. I'm glad to see you. Glad to have you here doing some work and rocking it out. Hey, you. It's been a while. All the hugs. I hope Photoshop is treating you kindly. Wait, what? It's, 1:36, technically, according to my clock now, my dear. Sam, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. Shiloh, welcome in. Welcome in. Yes. See, this is why I'm like a dragon about collecting these kind of things, because they shiny. Diane, it's good to see you. How are you doing? Jody Jean, super secret anthology. Whoop. Okay. Something that hello. And your sister's landlord refused to. Oh, boo. I'm sorry. I don't blame you for being distracted. All the hugs. You're very welcome for asking. Gail, welcome on in. It's good to see you. Glad to have you here for sure, for sure. And I'm very honored and very, very, very glad to have everyone at our little cabin for the event. Working on your passion project is a thing, and I'm so proud of you for focusing on that for the first half of 2026. Hello, Stephanie. How are you? And you know what? I'm very happy to supply the space to do so. For those of you who are new around these parts, I do like to go ahead and do trivia. So first trivia is a warm-up question. If you want to check out the tarot deck that we drew from, here's the link to do so, or go back and see what we drew. Hello. Good to see you. I'm glad to have you here. Oh my goodness. Definitely time with friends. And the card had a breakthrough. That's my word for the year. So I'm hoping to have at least 2. That's fair. At least. I'm hoping for more. Empowered breakthrough. Yes. Hello, Captain. Good to see you. Yes. This is a chat favorite, so I figured 1 point for today since they all picked the Aurora. Glad to have you all here. Amy. Just hopping on for some editing and planning. Yes. Good to see you too, my friend. Happy Saturday indeed. Is there a 12-step program for overthinkers? I think we gave you some ideas of where to start in chat. Is there a solid one? No. Check out Sarah's membership that launches and all of her other classes. They should be part of that 12-step program, just saying. Good to see you, JK. Happy New Year indeed. I'm sorry if I'm jumping around a little bit, just trying to say hello throughout. Jody Jean. Yes, Jody Jean is the one who is up next. So she's going to go enjoy some garden time, as she should, before streaming, it sounds like. Sarah, Double Down Day is a day where the HeartBreathings writing community does get together the first Saturday of every month to hang out, and the goal is to try and double your output. For example, for me, I normally edit my project I'm working on for myself 4 chapters a day. I'm going to see how close I can get to 8 instead. Thank goodness it's a part of the book that just really needs me to check for, like, where does this comma go kind of things. Also, if you are fairly new to the community, thank you also to the booktube and authortube sprints for including myself and my fellow admins as part of your rotations. Good to see you. Is it fitting to the novel? I like to, as a former English teacher, compare it to your thesis statement in a paper. Your thesis statement in an essay relates directly to your title. So if you were to say, this is the thesis statement of my book, aka a short blurb or summary, what title is befitting? Look at keywords maybe used. Kate, 500-ish words. I love the brine dumps. Oh, yes. Tidy the kitchen. That's actually a nice way to kind of like cement the brain dump you're doing. Go and tidy something after. That's a nice way to cement it in place. Also this. This was kind of my question, and I saw Carla asked it as a fellow former teacher. Encouraging her or is with him? Yes. Watch the double meaning of those word choices. You were working with titles. I love this. Get an index card and play with index cards, kind of like swapping them out for different keywords. I like doing that game too. Literary has $4.69. Yes, hydration station is a thing. $3.50 for Sam. You've got it. Go to Sam's Puppers if you want to go see her Puppers on her channel. Diane snack and shared with Poncho most epic other doggos in the chats that I see. And chat just caught up and jumped with me. So I'm going to go ahead and put a pin there because I would like to go ahead and swap us out is a thing and get us into our second sprint. We're going to make this one another 30-minute. Normally, I do a dice roll for one of our sprints on Double Down Day. I think our third sprint, when I remind you to do self-care, soul care breaks, we'll dice roll for that one, and then we'll see how much time we have left for number 4 to get you re-warmed up before we go to Jody Jean. So sprint number 2, 30 minutes. You can do this. You matter, dang it. Welcome on back into chat, y'all. Welcome on back in. How's is? I got a little bit more editing done on that chapter. I am going to skip around. I do apologize. It's not on purpose. Just keeping up with the flow. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I like the thocky, clicky keyboards. Former gamer and nerd and such. Louise, how are you doing? Good to see you. Diane is staring at boxes. Iced coffee first, boxes later, my friend. You have the right idea, kind of leaning oppositing that. Sarah, you forgot your... Well, hello, welcome in. That's okay. I'm glad to have you here whenever you're here. All the hugs. Wolf, you're welcome. Ooh, car chase? Now, I played Final Fantasy 15. Is it that kind of car chase? Jane, sketched an entirely new layout. You've got this for the next week. Yes, get all that work in there. Sarah, take care of you, please. And you can actually read. Tears of joy. Yes, I'm so proud of you for this. Jen Dublin. This. We had a whole conversation about this. So, take care of you, fellow studiers of the things and teachers of the things. Dog walked. And then, of course, laundry. Does it ever end? Nope. Falling for implies, yes, this. Watch those double meanings, for sure. It's going to end in a frozen lake. Oh, no! Well, I guess the Aurora Borealis to the cabin theme is welcome for you today. Uh-oh. Warm-up question. Hint, simile, as or like. S for the simile, L for the simile. I had a professor in college point this out, and I'm like, thank you. I wish someone told me that in elementary school. My life would have been so much easier. 927, well done. Congratulations to everyone who's graduating, whether it's this semester, next semester, or last semester, because there's a winter intermediary semester. If you're stepping out, all the hugs. We are about to go into a self-care, soul care break. More about that here in a moment. Let's see. This. I agree with this. I have former students who do the writing thing and they never went beyond what they learned in high school. So can attest. There are examples of this happening all over the world. Probably. Check on the college you would want to teach at. Some colleges would prefer you have the master's. Like, for example, when I get hired by colleges, I normally don't get it in my bachelor's in English. They normally want me to teach reading comprehension education courses because that's what my second master's might as well be in, is research and teaching how-to of that. So just a heads up. It depends on the college, depends on the state. You're not opposed to your writing job. See? There you go. Chase those dreams. I'm all for it. However, know what you're investing in. The investments are worth it. Sarah, 9. Ooh. Now, ma'am, you know what this number kind of represents in a metaphysical aspect. I like these for you. Alicia is going to get some lunch. Take care of you. Time is nigh, y'all. We love a job that pays it. Yes. I did plenty of that as my part-time outside of here. Woo! Congratulations to everyone getting your goals. So proud of all of you today. You are totally rocking it out. Hello, you are not late. You are here in your pace, in your time, in your stride, fellow word wizard. We have about 45 minutes until we go to Jody Jean's. So we're going to do a short little self-care, soul care sprint here in about a minute. And then we'll probably do a warm you up, send you off for number 4. Since we did longer for that first hour plus. Chores are done. Locked in for the edits here for Sam. Congratulations. What was for lunch, y'all? What's for the eats? I need ideas. How are you all doing with the focuses on the arts? Yes. See, there you go. I like this too. Again, I wish someone would have taught me this when I was way younger. Thank you. Oh, you've got the arts down. Yes. Lunch, snacks, beverages. Ooh. So there you go. Monday's back to work for so many of us. Please take care of you as we get into our self-care, soul care break, everybody. So what are they? Self-care and soul care. Self-care takes care of the physical body. So if you're dancing, get some movement in. I like to say the soul care equivalent to that would be pick a song that makes you feel good. So at least do something to take care of your body while listening to something that takes care of you. We're going to do this one for about, I wanted to do a 15-minute. So kind of like an embedded break before we warm you up and send you off. So let's do a patterned interrupt to our day. 15-minute break. See you soon. All right, y'all, let's go ahead. And if you have not done so already, take a big stretch, grab a snack, get a drink, and more. We are going to dice roll the length of our last sprint. I'm going to roll a big old giant D20. And we are at 18 is the one that my thumb landed on. I usually go, which one does my thumb or index finger land on? And we landed on 18. So we're going to keep chat tight. Do some quick math. Yeah, we should be okay to get you basically hand off. If you need a break and did not take one, now's the time. Now's the time. So, side quests are welcome. You know how I feel about side quests. You know how I feel about side quests. They are glorious things. Carla, eat all the cheese day. Yes. I often like to cite the when you think you've had more cheese quote too. Very much so. Enjoy the cheese for sure. Bad storms, if you're in an area with such, please take care of you and the tech and the backing up. Also, light is ahead. I'm glad to hear that. Jody Jean is coming up next. I went ahead and switched the pinned message out to her stream if you're curious and want to join us there just in a little bit. Yolanda needed the break. I'm glad you took a break as you needed. Here's a review of the schedule if you need it as well. Corn dogs the whole time. Not a bad way to spend the time. Hello, how are you? Just finished. Woo! Martha, you're very welcome. All the hugs, my friendo. Miranda, need a garbage bag for this space. Progress is progress, though, especially in this regard. SD, another 5 pages reviewed. That's a good pace for developmental editing in 30 minutes, especially if you're leaving a lot of notes and fixes behind. Sam, rereading the first book in the second series to refresh your memory of how it began. These are some of my favorite points to cement. Like, this is why I cannot finish writing my first book clearly until, if it's in a series, I know how the first couple chapters of the next book are for sure kind of going to go. What events and who is involved, at least cemented. Food break time. Enjoy dinner. Oh, leftover turkey curry. Can you share the buckets through the TV? Hey, that's okay. I'm okay with this. Yes, because of Mark Twain. Mark Twain. One of my favorite writers to pick apart everything he said to do in writing while also doing exactly what he said not to do and to do. Take care of you, Sarah. Good to see you. Martha's late for breakfast of hash brown. Ooh. This is a good any time of the day meal, though, especially if you're doing like clean out the fridge kind of modes. I'm all for that, for sure, for sure. Diane, moving about. There you go. Hence why you're choosing the colors you are. So it's not just that room that's craftsman style. It's the whole house, I take it then. This book might be a standalone or might be, can it be a standalone within the same universe? Is that the way you're going? And congratulations. I missed you too. All the hugs. Virtual hugs. Chloe, Act 1. You can do it. Get that second act going. Inca, 2 chapters is progress. Very proud of the progress. That was at 1:11 on the timer, by the way, Inca. Carla, your other favorite Twain quote, this. I actually had a student who put this on the outside of their binder because they were like, little me who liked to trap lightning bugs learned a lot from this quote. And then the whole class said, oh man, you had to go there. I said, well, if the quote led you there, you were meant to make that realization, weren't you? SD, another trilogy about 80%, and then a prequel novella that turned into a shorter novel. I'm guilty on this happening too. Some of us who are Overthinkers Anonymous tend to be Overwriters Anonymous. 40-some books in the making for some of us. Because as long as the characters keep talking, I'm going to keep recording the shenanigans. And if you were here at the top, you know how I feel about shenanigans. Speaking on that, I did promise you one more sprint. We will have just barely enough time to go ahead and get you handed off to Jody Jean. So if you did not take a break in the last one, let's see if I can put this right on the 18-minute mark. 19:45. Okay. Okay. So if you need a break, take a break. Otherwise, I'm pretty much going to wrap us up and hand you right off to Jody Jean at the top of the hour. See you all here in a little bit. Okay, everybody, that is the last of it with me. Jody Jean does literally start here in about 4 or 5 minutes. So I will not hold you much longer other than to say I am super proud of all of you. Check out the calendar of everyone that is doing their rotations and hang out with us outside of YouTube over on the Facebooks. Thank you all so much for being here. Use the pinned link to portal hop with me over to Jody Jean's channel. And if I don't see you in my lives next week, above all, take care of yourself. Now more than ever, your voice has value. Dang it.
Run free and dive into